Welcome back everyone to Hearts of Iron 4 with the WW1Mod, playing as Bulgaria, and wait, what? Hold on. Okay, no problem. Good, let's go on, and we're just grabbing ourselves Turkish war opportunity. We'll see how long Italy takes to defeat or get defeated by the lovely Ottomans. I wonder really how that will take shape, although seems like the Italians are just going for Tobruk right now, so hopefully they'll do well, or maybe hopefully they don't, so that when we destroy the Ottoman Empire we have more territory. I don't know, depends on how you view it. And then out here I can't get anyone useful still. I could get entrenchment specialist, but that's only 4%. Recovery rate, special forces attack and defense would be good for my mountaineers. And everything else doesn't seem to be too important. Army regrouping is okay. And division attrition minus 4% is very useful actually. Because if I move people about in the mountains, they're going to take attrition. Yep, they will. And 40%, so having less of that is going to save me equipment. It's definitely going to. The other thing would be to get 10% on my mountain infantry. I am getting mountain infantry, am I? No, I already got mountain infantry. Except they're pretty, basically I just need to replace them. And so having plus 10% soft attack on those, I think will also stack with my infantry specialist for divisions of that kind. I wonder if it tells me. It would be very nice of him to tell me what gave the soft attack the value, but it doesn't. It doesn't, and that's a problem. So I'm either going to be getting that or that other one. And to be fair, first I think I'd rather get infantry small arms designer, or maybe artillery designer? No, small arms. Yes, I'll get that and then eventually go for something. There goes the Chinese Civil War. The Chinese Civil War has ended, the Qin dynasty has fallen, and a new republic has been proclaimed in its place. Though the new government was initially viewed with skepticism, the great powers have been guaranteed continuing trade in China, and leases on various port cities in the coastline have been renewed. Transition to the new republic is therefore expected to be smooth. Thank God the tea is safe. Yes. I also reached the South Pole, but we don't care. And interestingly, China has Tanutuva. But Mongolia is independent, so Tanutuva right now is kind of blocked off. So I wonder if Tanutuva will have an event to break free. I really wonder. The Turkish war is about to be finished. Well, not the war itself. The war itself seems to have been won by the Ottomans, which is hilarious. So the Italians managed to fail that, but there's some naval action happening, which might help us, because the Ottoman Navy is stronger than ours. I mean, after all, it's not very hard to be stronger than 0, and so propose a military alliance to Serbia, who is even more navy-less than we are, interestingly. And, oh, you're still missing support equipment, really now. You are producing support equipment though, so soon enough you should have support equipment. You should just be deployed, to be honest, and get some training done on your own, because you're going to be able to train up a fair amount. Yep, even without the support equipment being available. Obviously, recruit and deploy, I have the reinforcement priority at high compared to the infantry, and hopefully that will mean something useful out of that. We do also have armored cars, but I think we'll wait on that for now. We're also getting our military factories all well and built. Soon enough, Propose a military alliance. And we could liberate the Balkans, but that's going to be only after the 1st of March, so in a week. And we need to be in a faction with Serbia, so that's going to happen once once hopefully Serbia joins our faction. Yes, they will. Okay, so Grand Duke William IV of Luxembourg, I don't care. In a surprising move, several Balkan countries, including rival states Serbia and Bulgaria, have come together to form the Balkan League, a military alliance stated to have been built up against Austria-Hungary. Though the alliance target are the Habsburgs, it seems likely that though the stated alliance target are the Habsburgs, it seems far more likely that the state divides these four nations, aka the Ottomans, would be their likely target, and we will accept. Looks like we formed the Balkan League at the same time, which is interesting. And now we'll just wait and liberate the Balkans. Encryption, cryptography, good. We could go for some more stuff in the engineering tree, but it's not going to be that useful for now. Poison gas is 2 years ahead, and soon enough. Well, that's only a 15% research bonus, though. Oh well, we'll get it eventually. Air. Could go for early fighter 1 and get ourselves an air force. But I don't think it's very useful. I think it's much more useful to have heavy industry 1, which is going to be 10% factory output and 10% maximum factories and states. Excellent. And then liberating the Balkans is being completed, and you guys, the infantry divisions, will be fine this way. You'll be given a front here. Your objective will be to go for Thessaloniki and also East Macedonia, our rightful land, of course. Insufficient resources, wood and steel. To produce what? Infantry equipment. We don't really need infantry equipment. We have 5,000 in reserve, and at least for the conflict with the Ottoman Empire, we won't really have any problems keeping that up, really. And now that we have more troops in the border, the Ottomans, also because of the fact that we are justifying a war goal, will be a little bit more wary of us. It looks like Italy managed to take a port in central Epirus, which is actually going to be very helpful once we get our advance going, because it's going to draw in Ottoman troops. Entrenching battalions, that's done. Could go for either mobile defense for soft attack or static defense for hard attack. Obviously soft attack is better. Not really quite sure as to why this only gives hard attack for the machine gun team, but oh well, that's how it is, and then it's gonna make it easy for us to choose, so I can't really complain. And now we get the hand tools, production efficiency cap plus 2%. Could go for some extra construction speed. What that would mean is that once we get these resources in our rightful land or whatever, we're gonna get more wood. But for now, I think it's more important to get the recon camera reconnaissance. Okay, good. So we declare war on the Ottoman Empire. Let's decrease the speed to 3. Actually to 2. Let's be nice people. Liberating the Balkans is going to be fairly easy. Well, I hope. And then in the meantime, I don't think any of these are really important. Although I wouldn't mind some of these. Oh, 70. Oh, that's nice. 2% recruitable population is extremely useful. Do any of these require me being at war with anyone? No, I just need the control of some places. Nope. Not even the Bulgarian Navy ones. Doesn't look like it. Really good. Really, really good. I don't think after 1913. Yep, because I think Serbia has a national focus that requires you being at war. Not prepare for war. Not join the Entente. I think it's like Serbia first? No, it's not. Damn it. Where is it? Don't make me look like an idiot. Don't make you look like an idiot. Oh well, I am an idiot, I guess. I thought there was... Oh, punish Bulgaria, right. You need to be at war with Bulgaria, but I don't think we have that, right? Do we? Demand more territory, no. So I guess we can take whatever we want, and in general, I think we'll go down to the chemical warfare focus and we'll try to get ourselves some chemical agents to gas people, because it's going to be extremely useful to have that mustard gas for 12% breakthrough. So it's something that we really need to rush, like absolutely rush. And right now we're at war with the Ottomans, so we can just move in. Hopefully quite unopposed, actually. I mean, at some point the Ottomans are going to be sending in their troops. And then here we'll try to get on through and cut them, essentially, cut them off from the rest of their territory. These will busy that cavalry division up. The cavalry division will flank and try to get in the rear. And then these other divisions will be coming on through and hopefully encircling Thessaloniki. Whereas these men will rush into our territory in Macedonia. Good. Should be good enough. And our combat with the Ottomans should also go pretty well because of our artillery. Our division setup is not the best, but it's better than the Ottoman one. And there's the Ottomans. Okay. So they're the Ottoman troops, but really, we're still quite far away from our actual main line of advance. We're in the Balkans. Taking advantage of the weakness of the Ottoman Empire following the Little Turkish War, the members of the Balkan League declared war against the Ottoman Empire. Will the Ottoman Empire survive this attack? No. Well, maybe the Empire will, but their territories won't. They definitely won't win the war. Make damn sure of it. There's some more of their troops, fairly easy to catch out. And you, who will not move on through, will try to just grab Constantinople very quickly. Then we also have a pretty good advance going here, and we'll try to get ourselves a bit of a footing towards Thessalonica. We've also got a very good push coming on. In Thrace, and if we can manage to cut them there, then we win the war instantly. Looks like it's going to be easier than with Serbia, really, mostly because of the fact that with Serbia you had to deal with extremely bad mountainous terrain, and in general Bulgarian armed forces seem to be a little bit better than the Serbian ones. And it looks like Central Macedonia is taking some Greek punishment, and that's not good, because we want the land for ourselves. Hold on, you stop and you attack that guy so he doesn't go in and reinforce anyone. Then here you move on like this, and unfortunately it looks like Constantinople will hold for now, but we can cut it off from the rest of the Ottoman Empire. Also, Thessalonica seems like it's going to be ours. We got a nice front line set up. And actually what I'll do is I'll get all these troops. And then I'll get these troops to form the secondary line. Nope, no. Don't unassign. Do that. Yes. And don't do that, do that. Unfortunately, it's being given to Greece, which is not good. We need to get it for Bulgaria. Good, we've also got a bit of a push going on in Thrace, and we're going to continue on with that. No, you're staying there, you idiot. Unfortunately, it looks like some of our divisions are being absolutely stupid, and instead of just moving on to free land, they just got redeployed. You will keep that cavalry division busy. I don't want him coming in for revenge against our own men. And then here we are just smashing through that Turkish division. We've also got only one guy in Constantinople, so we'll just attack, and they'll probably get reinforced from the east. Yeah, looks like they're getting reinforced from across the straits, so we'll just avoid getting ourselves entangled in that. And Thessalonica is completely open, but soon enough we'll get a breakthrough going, hopefully, through here. That will be given over to us, at least. I don't know. We at least managed to take Eastern Macedonia, although there are no factories. There is some manpower here to be had, so it's nice to have. And it's core manpower, so no problems in actually using it. And we're almost there. Oh, this was given to Greece, I think. Yep, Greece controls it, so let's stop that. Unfortunately, okay, this is also Greece. It's just because it's a plains province that it looks like it's not Greece. And this is also Greece, is it? Yep. So this is all being given over to Greece, unfortunately. We'll just smash the remnants of the Ottoman forces in the area and move on. I think we can get the speed up a little bit. These guys are surrounded, and so they're also taking 30% penalty. And so they're going to be a very easy defeat. You're going to be very easily defeated. And then out here, doesn't look like we have any real losses so far. And our allies also haven't suffered any real losses as well, which is good. And now I think you guys can be off the hook a little bit because you're not really needed anymore. Wasting your lives against that cavalry division. These enemies will be eventually destroyed anyway. They're on low supplies. They're completely surrounded, so it's not going to be that hard for us. All these areas are not Bulgarian per se, so I guess we could just stop and get our troops back into the area around Constantinople. Yes, these 6 divisions are going to go in the area around Constantinople. They're going to be concentrated in northern Thrace so that it can make a push towards the capital itself. I guess you could attack this guy anyway, because he's being a little bit of an idiot and attacking the Serbians here. Or the Serbs. And here we are getting ourselves crushed a little bit. So we'll stop suiciding ourselves into these areas and make sure that when we next attack, it's going to be with full preparation. In the meantime, honestly, if the Ottomans lose Albania, which they are about to, and if they lose sort of eastern Thrace, or sorry, central Thrace, I guess, if they lose this part, they might just sue for peace anyway. And I think they're naval invading. I heard, oh no, okay, that's the Greeks fighting a naval battle. And along with the Italians, they should be able to very, very easily destroy it. Wow, Greece has 5 battle cruisers. Oh no, it's armored cruisers. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought it was actually battle cruisers. Olympic Games in Stockholm. Nobody really cares. And yeah, so the Ottoman Navy is really outmatched by the Italians. Interestingly enough, one of these Italian battleships is named Lepanto, which is the name of a place where there was a battle fought against the Ottoman Empire in like 1570 something. I think 1570 something. And so, quite aptly named for fighting the Ottomans. They're basically just smashing the Ottoman navy. And eventually that's going to be good because that's going to trap all these Ottoman troops on this side of the straits. Although, oh no, never mind. Right, I always forget that you can't pass through the Bosphorus, so you can't really blockade here. They're always going to be able to come through and pass the land bridge. In the meantime, our friend, or sort of friends, have managed to reduce the Ottomans in Western Balkans down to these two provinces, which is nice. And it looks like they're gonna be crushed soon enough. And here we have a bit of a problem with that huge Ottoman push on us, but I think we're gonna be able to very easily hold. Here too, although here it's a little bit worse. Wait, what? Commanded by Trifon Ivanov, skill 1. I think that's a bugged icon. But yes, oh, that's a sub-commander in a way. I guess every little part has their own commanders, right? Trifon Ivanov is this guy. Yep. Oh, that's actually very interesting. I did not know that this was the case. That's funny. Anyway, yeah. Basically, they have a ton of divisions attacking us in plains, so they have a little bit more of a way to push on. It's not mountains, but we're still a little bit stronger. Partially because of our artillery superiority, partially because we're on the defense in general, we're entrenched, all these nice things. You are gonna help with that push, just finish them off as quickly as possible, and we're gonna jump up to speed 4. Here we have a bit of a problem, but we have managed to defeat these guys, and so we're gonna come in and reinforce this front. It's got a river and a mountain, so it's basically extremely hard for the Ottomans to come in and actually destroy us here, despite the fact that they have huge forces available to them. We'll basically try to make as little sort of Bulgarian bloodshed as possible in the last push. I think we should focus ourselves on this province, because it's the only one that we can attack from multiple sides. While at the same time, construction speed plus 3% is really not that important. Infantry recovery 0.005 is like, I guess, fine. Well, at the same time, while we make an assault here, we will make a diversionary attack in Constantinople. But of course, this is going to take a while because right now, the Ottomans are really a little bit too strong for us. Well, we've got reorganizing the land forces and then equipment effort, right? Speaking of equipment, how long do we have until... Okay, so there goes the white piece with the Ottomans. Okay, yeah, basically white peace happened. Oh, the Treaty of London. So we took their advantage of their weakness and blah, blah, blah. And we can modify our government, apparently. So now we're gonna get ourselves the commando guy, Tenev. And we know what's happening because hindsight is 20/20. So we know that once we declare war on Serbia, the Romanians are gonna join in the fray. And hold on, why do you have 10 divisions there? Nobody knows. In general, it seems like it's being idiotic. Okay, so now we have a bit of a better footing. Like that. Hejaz has capitulated. The Arabian government has gone into exile and their main forces have capitulated to Italy, who has now controlled their main home area. Really now? So Italy invaded the desert somehow. There goes Meiji. Italy invaded the south of Hejaz and they took Jeddah. So rip Hejaz, I guess. And yeah, right, because Italy also was fighting out here in Albania, but since we came in and destroyed them, Albania is now independent. And so there was a bit of a disappointment for Italy as well, because they thought they would have had the way. Oh, they also invaded the mainland of the Ottoman Empire, but I don't think they're gonna do all that well at it. I just don't think so. Best pocket camera, and now we could go for oil extraction for 3% resource gain efficiency and plus 2% oil, because soon enough we'll have oil. And we got some more divisions that we can grab and push onto the battlefield. These men that we have sort of recruited are now almost at regular level with their experience because they fought in the war. Now we've got an equipment effort finished, and we can go ahead and grab ourselves trench warfare focus. No. Criticize London Peace Conference, because that's what we mean to do. That is obviously the most important thing, because the London Peace Conference, everybody knows that Bulgaria should have had more land, so very easy for that. We need either fascist or communist, or to be at war with someone who has 40% more civilian and military factories than we do. So we've criticized the conference, and we are gonna gain 10,000 manpower from that. We're gonna demand more territory, which is gonna, I think, make Serbia declare war on us by event. And thankfully, hindsight being really useful basically means that our enemies will have no sort of forces to stop us. Claim our rightful territories. We're not happy with the results of the Balkan Wars. Despite being promised large amounts of territory, the other members of the Balkan League turned out to be completely unwilling to give up our claims in Macedonia. In response, we should begin an invasion with a surprise attack. So we're going to declare war on Serbia, and we're going to gain a war goal against Greece, although Greece will join in the war anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And we got to demand more territory. We are going to go, after that, we are going to go with military youth. Wouldn't be too bad. Now we're going to finish off the trench warfare and a chemical warfare focus, and then do that. We'll also move into our rightful territory in Serbia. Then you two will move in like this, and you're gonna stop there. Skopje here is gonna be hard to take because it's a mountain province, but we hope that thanks to the fact that we are gonna be able to surround the area with our extra troops, we're gonna have an easy time. Bulgaria was not happy with the results of the Great War. Despite being promised large amounts of territory, Bulgaria is in a tough position. Could this ruin the stability of the region forever? Well, nothing's ever ruined forever, so there's that. And now we're gonna also attack Niš, which is defended by Mr. Stepanovic and his Serbian infantry divisions. Where are you going? No, you're staying there. Where are you going? No, you're staying there. Oh my god. Game sometimes. Okay, then the rest of our men in Greece. Wait, Greece is at war with us, right? Oh yeah, it is. They are. Okay. So now we can make our assault a reality. Our assault on Thessalonica. You're going to make sure to surround the province on all sides, so that we have the encirclement bonus. And then we are about to cut off Serbia and the Greeks, but unfortunately, looks like they're gonna be able to reach the area before us. No, 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 no. How annoying. I think we're gonna lose that little tiny strip of land because of the AI. Or no, I guess mostly just because of a misclick, because really, sometimes it's hard to get the selection box to appear because there's something in the way, and so the game thinks, oh no, you're not actually getting a selection box, you're trying to do something else. So now they're surrounded, and that's gonna be a fairly easy steal of a city. We've also got ourselves some problems up here with the Serbs. Mostly because of the fact that they are well equipped enough to defend themselves against us. So we'll just try to keep Thessalonica encircled, and we'll grab the territory. And then we'll try to move into Niche when they are weak there, but if they come in with reinforcements, then we're just gonna stop and let them come in. Basically just let them come and avoid fighting them. Romanian intervention. Dobruja has been split between Romania and Bulgarian rule since the Congress of Berlin. The entire territory contains a near equal part of Romanian and Bulgarian population, and a mix of Turks as well. With Bulgaria swamped in its own war, who would stop Romania from taking the rest of the region? And now the Romanians are at war with us. Very bad idea because they have no one on their borders. So we'll just move in. And we'll cross the Danube, which should be fairly easy. And I'm going to leave the rest of the war for the next episode. So I'll see you then with more Bulgaria. Hopefully you've enjoyed so far. Tell me in the comments what you think I should do, what you think the other idiotic AI should do. And I'll see you soon.